Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is another postpartum video. So today I'm going to be covering weeks 3, 4, and 5, which will bring me to today. I am 5 weeks and 1 day postpartum today, and I am so glad to have made it to this point. It is like bittersweet to me to be almost to the 6-week point. But if you are new here, welcome. My name is Linny. I am a mama of 2. This was my second C-section, and it's been quite the journey thus far. So without further ado, let me just jump right into my update. So week 3 was a little bit different. It's like, obviously your symptoms taper off as you are like further and further out. But week 3, I was feeling like extremely tired. I think my exhaustion at this point was definitely catching up to me with having a newborn. But on top of feeling tired, I was also like a little bit dizzy. I was getting like very mild headaches, like not even taking anything for them. I did have a blood test that week during week 3 to make sure that my blood counts were still rising and that they were like leveling out. If you didn't know, I had to have a blood transfusion during my delivery, so during my C-section. So it was pretty traumatic, quite the ordeal. So my blood counts, my blood test when I was 3 weeks looked perfect. So everything was good to go. At this point, I was still really craving junk food. My weight pretty much through weeks 3, I would say even 2, because I think at 2 I weighed in at 141. And that's basically where I've stayed now. I've just been kind of hanging out at 141. So even with the nursing, I think at this point, that's kind of where I'm at. I'm at 141. And if I want to lose weight, I think I'm going to have to put in some effort at this point. So I haven't been cleared to work out yet. I'm not at the 6-week mark yet, but I'm almost there. I did drive to my 2-week appointment, which I don't know if I mentioned that in my last video, but I did drive to that. By week 3, I was able, on top of nursing, able to pump about 18 to 24 ounces a day to freeze or put in the fridge. The night sweats and the chapped lips, still a thing. My lips actually have gotten much better, and I would say probably halfway through week 3, my night sweats stopped. So no more night sweats, yay. Now I'm just dealing with engorgement every single day. So little babe has been sleeping about a 5-hour stretch for the past couple of nights, and when he sleeps that 5-hour stretch, I am so engorged. I can pump 9 ounces from each boob. So yeah, so it's a lot. It hurts. It's painful. I've been lucky to not have gotten mastitis, so thus far, knock on wood. Postpartum bleeding. So week 3, I would say it was still the bright red, which was still alarming to me. I felt like at this point it really should have been like lighter, but it was still pretty bright red. And still, when I would go to the bathroom, it would be like when I would push, even just to pee, I would get like more blood out. So I don't know if that's like normal. My doctor was not concerned about it, but it was a little alarming to me. By week 4, my postpartum bleeding definitely started to not only lighten in color, but also lighten altogether. Week 4, I also, when I went to the bathroom and had a bowel movement, it felt like I kind of like shifted some things back into place. Little dude's starting to fuss. But I remember that with my daughter as well. Like when I had a bowel movement, it felt like, oh, I think I just like moved my intestines back into where they belonged, the position where they were. I'm still very constipated at this point. I stopped taking stool softeners at like 2 weeks postpartum. But I don't know. I'm still very constipated, which I am still taking iron. I always take iron because I'm anemic anyways. But yeah, I don't know. We have a little guest. Maybe he'll allow me to finish filming this, or maybe not. We don't know. Anyways, where were we? Talking about postpartum poo. Oh, no. No. I'm not happy. No. Let's see, will you take this guy? What is he called? A nookie num? Nookums. It's a nookums. Take the nookum. I know, you want the milks. I'm gonna give you a baba though. Babas. Just for now, please. Just for now, please. So what else? So I don't have my next appointment until 6 weeks, but I will say that I'm not going to be able to film this. Yeah, no. We're not going to let that happen. Here we go. Ready? Are you ready? Okay. Woo. All right, where were we? Talking about postpartum poo. We have a problem with bottles. Oh. Okay. Okay. Hi. You're doing a good job. Good job. Good job. So at this point, I would say like all of my other symptoms pretty much had subsided. And then when I turned exactly 4 weeks postpartum, almost, I'm pretty sure it was almost exactly, maybe it was the day before I turned 4 weeks. Yeah, it was. I noticed the left side of my incision, like at the very start of it, looked like it was starting to get pussy. It wasn't red and it wasn't painful, but it definitely had a little bit of pus coming out of it. And it almost looked like it was like open. So I don't know what that was about. It was only for that one day. I did call my doctor and let her know. And she said just to clean it with half hydrogen peroxide, half water with like a Q-tip. So I did that only one time. And then the next morning when I woke up, it was already better. So nothing ever came of that, thankfully. But yeah, I did have that little incident happen. And then what else happened throughout that time? The one thing I can say is that my stomach feels really weird, like the skin on my stomach. I'm still very, very much so numb, like where my incision is, and above it. So from like my belly button to my incision is all completely numb. And to touch my stomach, like above my incision but below my belly button, the feeling is just, I can't even handle it. It is so weird feeling. It's really, I don't like it. And it almost like is tender to the touch in that area. My incision is like 100% numb. Cannot even feel myself touching it, which is a very weird sensation. But the area between my belly button and my incision is like tender to the touch. Like it almost feels like it's like bruised underneath my skin. Little dude, I know. We have a hard time. We're having a really hard time with bottles. I mainly nurse him. I try to give him one bottle a day, which I'm thinking I might need to start upping that. I know, dude. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, honey. I know. You're trying so hard. I know. I'm sorry, Bubba. Hi, honey. I had to take a brief intermission. So now the lighting's a little different, but anyways, so yeah, that's basically how weeks 3 through 5 have been going. For headaches, so week 3, I was getting like a mild headache, like I had said. And then I would say just this week, week 5, I've been getting not even a headache. It's like a quick, like it hurts, like just for like a couple seconds, really quick. It happens almost around the same time every single night. And it's happened probably like 3 or 4 times where it's just like a pain in my head and then it's gone. It's so weird. I think it's like a tension headache. I don't really know, but it's the same time every night. And then other than that, I mean, my biggest complaint would be the stomach, like tenderness or pain. I don't know exactly how to describe it, but like I feel like I can't even wear like a pair of jeans because if it touches my stomach there, it'll hurt. Like that's how tender it is. So when I go in for my 6-week appointment, if it's still like that, I'm obviously going to mention it to my doctor. But yeah, that's basically about all what we've been doing. So I've been getting up a lot more. So every week I get up a little bit more. There were a few really nice days where I was able to get actually outside, which was just incredible. We went to the zoo twice. We went to the zoo on 2 really nice days. And I got a motorized scooter and rode it around the zoo. And I think that was week 3. And so that was like really nice to get out of the house and get some fresh air, but not like have to walk 10 miles. But I am like slowly but surely starting to move around more. And then we've taken my daughter to a park a few times and I've been able to like sit on the bench and just like walk around the park. Nothing very far, but I think tomorrow we're gonna try to go on like an actual walk. So maybe Mama will walk like a mile or so. What do you think? We'll bundle you up and put you in the stroller. Huh? Does that sound good? Yeah, does that sound good? That's what we're gonna do tomorrow, okay? So, yeah, that's everything that's been going on. Still have not returned to work. Still not quite sure when I'm gonna go back to work. At this point, you know, cases here in Ohio for the pandemic are rising every single day. So, yeah, I really have, as of right now, I just have no idea when I'm going to go back. So, yeah, we're just taking it day by day and we're getting through. So, I hope all of you guys are doing well. And just a reminder, if you guys are not following me on Instagram, my name there is Linny Rose. And you can, if you guys want more updates and whatnot, or more up-to-date updates, you can follow me on Instagram, and I tend to post much more frequently on there. And I also do quite a few stories a day. So yeah, if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me there, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.